If you go to your history, you might find me that way. There you go. Cool. Yep. Hello. Okay. I was messing with that forever last night. Oh, here. True.
Mic check.
Spotter, radio check.
You hear how loud that is when the spotter stuff comes on.
Okay, Anderson, that's a new fastest lap for Carter. 1:47.37. 5 minutes left here.
I don't know. It's two different layouts. I don't need all that extra stuff. I mean, oh, it does have a big delay on it. I think part of it is like built in.
E6.
On your right. Clear right.
Okay, Anderson, 2 minutes left. Track limits, pay attention. Second. Okay, time's over. E2. Okay,
Damn, I was
Anderson, that's the
gonna
end of
run
the
a
session.
45.
E2.
Up. I wanted it so bad. Oh yeah, dude. Wednesday Mayhem. Like it's, yeah. You know, honestly, I was too worried about trying to get the heat race thing right that I never even bothered to look. Not one time. I'm like, make sure it's not dark, make sure the heat races are right, and run it. Me too. Well, like, I think it's at a max of, what's it, 6 drivers per heat race? So, right now it's gonna be really weird.
Okay, Anderson, track's warming up. It's now 128
Hold on.
degrees.
What was that? Yeah, well, right now, yeah. So I don't know what it's gonna do. Like 4 and 4. Yeah. It said max drivers, so yeah. So you think go just swap these two around? Yeah. Okay, so we this. I didn't want it there. I can see that, but I have this one, so you guys were supposed to see that one. There we go. That look better? But no, this is what you see. This is what I'm gonna see. Cool.
Okay, Anderson, the leader has just done a 148.33. The leader's just done a 147.90. The pit lane speed limit is 40 miles per hour. Alright, the exit's clear. Push all you can. We have 5 minutes to set a lap here.
hate when that happens, dude. I'm ripping! No, I'm not.
E2's gone off in 1.
Oh, 100%.
It's a new fastest lap for Carter, 1:47.05. Okay, Anderson, you're currently 1.2 off the pace. That lap was a 1:48.24 fifth. That's a new quick lap for Carter, 1:46.91. There's an incident in turn 1. Looks like it's Matt. That's the end of the session. E5.
All right. It split us up 4 and 4. Sweet. No, it should be just 4 laps. But yeah. That means you're gonna start up front for the feature, though, man. Just big picture. No. Well, I mean, yeah, for 4 laps, and then for the big race, though. The big race. Yeah, 4 laps, and then I don't know what the feature is, but yeah. Yeah. Oh, you're so good. Welcome. Yeah, we're here.
Okay, Anderson, the track temp is 126 degrees. Air temp is 78. We expect to do really well here. We're the favorites. Alright, rolling start here. Okay, stay in P1 on the left. Base speed is 58 miles per hour.
The heat race, yeah. Nah, see, here he was using his big brain. The feature's gonna be inverted, so if he just doesn't start his heat, he gets to start up front. this BS about his spotter, whatever.
Get ready here. Go, go, go. Okay, Anderson, gap 2. Joshua, behind's now 1.2 seconds.
You know, I'm just gonna go with I made the track really hot, so that way tomorrow you feel like you have so much traction. That's crazy. I mean, don't take it that far, but.
Alright, you're running up front. 10 minutes left. Track temp's falling. It's now 122 Fahrenheit. Come on, Anderson, got a track limit warning. Joshua, it's getting a little closer. Gap's down to 0.36.
Yeah, she's not comfy. She's mad now.
4 laps of fuel left. 4 laps. Car behind's just done a 1:48.17. Gotta keep that car behind you.
I'm so bad at that corner.
Our pit window's open. Okay, Anderson, we'll need to stop for fuel by lap 6. One more for the win. That lap was a 1:48.00. We're matching race pace here. It's a new quick lap for Carter. 1:47.42. Pay attention to that guy behind you. Just hit your marks here. You got it. Okay, Anderson, just 5 minutes left. You're in the lead. Great win. That's the end of the session.
Yeah, you would have had it. Nah, dude, come on. For sure.
Okay, the track temp is 120 degrees. Air temp is 78. Okay, rolling start here. The pace car speed is 42 miles per hour.
Yeah. Bring in the heat. Which one? About what? Oh, yeah. See, I'm like
Okay,
trying
Anderson,
to.
check your belts and your switches. Let's get ready.
I went deep, and then I tried to like use
Green,
the
green,
throttle
green.
to
Down to your
rotate,
last
and it was
gallon
way
here.
too much throttle. No! It's all a ploy. Just trying to start up front.
Okay, Anderson, it's a new quickest lap for at 1:47.11.
My God, that looks sketchy in that Porsche.
We've got 5 minutes left, looking good for a podium.
Yeah.
Okay, Anderson, the track temp is 127
I don't know
degrees,
if I have
air
enough
temp
fuel.
is 78. We've got decent pace today, hoping to finish in P4. Your tires are cold, be careful here.
I think. See, I couldn't figure out how
Rolling
this
start
works.
here.
It was supposed
Follow
to be
car
25
36
minutes.
on the left side.
Yeah, I can revert it. Here, hold on. Yeah, hold on.
Pace car speed is 53 miles per hour. Catch up to car number 36. Get ready. Green's up. You've got 1 gallon left here. The track temp is decreasing. It's now 123 Fahrenheit.
You can't. You can't revert. You can't go backwards in a race session. Great.
Okay, Anderson, the exit's clear. Push while you can.
It is supposed to be a 25-minute race, not a 20-lap race. So I think it's whatever comes first. Yeah.
Carter, car 22 is now in the lead.
Surprised you can't, like, revert, like, back to the start of the race. You can only advance. Okay, I can do that. That works. Yeah. Yeah.
Track's cooling down. It's now 119 degrees. Okay, Anderson, the leader's just run a 1:48.53.
No, I had to tow, so I have 35 seconds. How do you... I don't see that as an option. Okay. Okay.
Pit exit's clear. Go, go, go.
Okay, so now you said go to the standings, right click my own name and give myself a wave around. Okay. Just catch up to you guys. Okay. Sure. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Alexis, ahead is pitting.
Oh my god, I have so far to go.
E7.
No. I'm pushing, man. My tires are cold. Put in heaters, boys. I'm trying. Yeah, you guys are so fucked.
Got a track limit warning.
Absolutely, we can do that. Does it still say 2 to green for you guys?
Okay, Anderson, we've got 15 minutes.
Yeah, we're just chilling, man. That was a heater.
Brandon, car number 5, is now in the lead.
You guys are so done. I'm throwing all sorts of purple sectors.
Hell yeah. Anderson, that's the fastest lap. That lap was a 1:48.09.
I am approaching.
The next car is Lexus. The rating is 1.5. The track temp's decreasing.
I can't wait
It's
to
now
start my race.
115 Fahrenheit. Okay, Anderson. The guy ahead of us is Joshua, and the rating is 1.0.
Cool.
Brandon, car number 5, is now leading.
You should be.
Right side. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line.
Side
Would you
draft
like-
is crazy.
Clear right.
No! Oh, we're okay. We didn't put it in the wall. Lame.
There's an accident in turn 6. It looks like Brandon. There's a wreck in turn 8. I think it's Brandon. Alright, yellow here.
God
Okay,
damn it.
Anderson. 10 minutes left. Stay focused. Apexes and exits.
Me too.
The next car ahead is car number 36, and the rating is 1.3. There's a wreck in turn 9. Looks like it's Brandon. That's halfway. You've got plenty of fuel. E6. Lexus, car number 7, is now leading the race. There's a wreck in turn 6. It looks like Carter. Brandon, behind, is pitting. The next car ahead of us is Carter, C license.
I'm down to bunch it back up, but that's got to be everybody's call. I agree.
There's an incident in 1. I think it might be Brandon. Okay, Anderson, the leader. Carter, spitting now. The leader's just run a 1:48.61. You've just set the fastest lap. You've just done a 1:47.30. Okay, Anderson, you're reeling. Car number 36 in. The gap's now 8.2. They gave us a cut warning there. Okay, Anderson, this is a car exiting the pits. The guy ahead of us is car 36. The rating is 1.3. There's a wreck in turn 1. I think it might be Carter. E5. Alexis, car number 7, is now in the lead. Stay focused. Hit your marks. 5 minutes left. Next car ahead is 1 lap down. The gap to P4. Ahead's now 7.0. There's an accident in turn 1. It looks like Brandon. Come on, Anderson. They gave us a cut warning there.
Left side. Hold your line, clear left.
Dink.
Lexus, car number 7, is now in the lead. Car in front's just done a 1:47.76. 2 minutes left. Hell yeah. Anderson, you've just run the quickest lap. Your times are good in all the sectors. You gave us a cut warning there.
With a busted up car.
Okay, Anderson, white flag, last lap, 5th. Car behind you's just done a 1:47.16. Got a track limit warning.
Oh my god, I wish we had like 5 more minutes. I can see him. No!
Car left. Clear left.
Okay, Anderson, E5, there's the finish. Good job. That's the end of the session.
Yep, later. Yeah, I'm bummed I crashed too. Yeah. Yeah, I was, like I said, I was more concerned about trying to get the heat racing stuff figured out that I never even bothered to look at the track temp or anything. It just completely slipped my mind, so. That's that's what I said. I'm like, based on how it was now, I'm like, we're gonna have so much grip tomorrow, dude. It's gonna be sweet. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Hmm. That was me. You were chasing me. Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, God damn it! Like, I want to move forward. Like, I wish we had like 5 more minutes because we were catching everybody finally. Yeah. And then we get bunched back up. .46.3. Yeah. 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 I remember those days. uh, it's late. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, now I have the at least we have like the heat race format figured out. So now just, you know, it was cool. Yeah. Get some more people in it, and yeah, it could be. It's the format is saved, so now I can just do different tracks and make sure the track temp isn't ridiculous. Yeah. Well, I was kind of worried about like how many people were gonna be here. That I'm like I didn't. I was worried it was gonna be 4-person races, and then I'm like, well, 6 laps. It's gonna be. It could be super boring. You know, I'm like, well, I wasn't sure how it was gonna work. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad you guys liked it. Yeah, we're gonna try to keep doing it, and I got some plans for the plans for off season. I'm gonna try to do too. What's that? Uh, I'll make an announcement when I have it dialed in for sure. So what we have this week, next week, yep, and then that's the last race. So yeah, so we have like 3 weeks off, and then we'll start season two. Mhm. So yeah, they'll have like some sort of like race to figure out if you're pro or am, and then once that's once that's sorted, then gonna I got a race I'm gonna try to host and make an announcement on and do something fun. Oh yeah, yeah. Oof. Oof. Okay. Man, I just kind of feel like we hear that every week, bro. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I I do wish I could have got the wish I would have had the track a little cooler. That was tough. Yeah, agreed. Mhm. Yeah. All right, bye. Later. Yeah, it's God, racing IMSA is so fun. I wish I thought when I first started playing this, I thought IMSA, like the endurance, so like the longer ones, you could have like a B or a C. You didn't have to have an A for both. But apparently at some point that changed. I don't know. Yeah. And I said you get Really, I'm trying to think. I don't think whenever the next endurance is, if you can get like you get onto like an endurance team, you're basically guaranteed A. Just because you actually do so many corners without incidents. That usually, so like right now, because the Daytona 24 happened, like there is like an influx of like IMSA is super packed because so many drivers got an A license that didn't have one before. Because everyone went up so high because they raced Daytona, and then slowly they'll lose their A license, whatever, and then the unsafe drivers go back down to B, and it'll level back out again. But yeah, so and like inexperience, and so doing like the Sebring 12 is I think the next one, or maybe it's Bathurst, like 12-hour. Yeah, so like if you get like on a team for that, running, you do like an hour and a half stint, whatever, maybe 3 hours. I guess would probably be more accurate. 3 hours, and if you have 10 incidents, well, that's gonna shoot your rating way up. Mhm. Right. Do you typically work weekends or? Yeah. Oh, okay. Jesus. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Doug's group is the group that I'm on, and so they were talking. I know Alexis was talking about probably not doing it, or not Alexis. Keaton was talking about not doing it, and so we're kind of looking for like a fourth guy, just so that way we can divide it up by easy 3-hour groups. And I know your name had been brought up at one point, but I didn't know if they had reached out to you yet or not. Yeah. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, for sure. Or even, if you're pushing like where you may be capable, but you're only capable during a certain time, where usually it works out too, because I'm trying to think. The way they have like the fair share rule, I think it came down to you only had to do like 58 laps at Daytona 24 for you to count. Minimum laps you have to do. And so what they do is they take the total number of laps that you raced. And so like for us it was like 873. Well, you divide that by 4 because there's 4 people in the team. So that's 200 and something. And then you take a quarter of that 200 and something to get down to 50. It was like 58 laps or something like that is all you had to actually do to count and not get disqualified. So even you come in and just relieve, so even if you can only get an hour, you know what I mean, an hour or two, and let's say it's at a weird time of day, you jump in the car for an hour or two because that's all you got free.
Okay, Anderson,
you're still being involved, still helping.
1:48.54.
That's kind of how it was for me for like Daytona. So I had my daughter. Well, then it was I put her to bed, and then it was gonna be time to race, and so I did basically like the graveyard shift from like midnight till 6 a.m. just because I had my kid throughout the whole day and was doing stuff with her. So it's definitely something where like you do not have to be present for like endurance racing, which is also super nice. Yep. Pop in and out, but I don't know that they've come out yet. They usually come out closer, but I think normally, from what I understand, they do like a Friday night and then like a early, almost like through the middle of the night start time, and then they'll have like 7 a.m. and then like a 10 a.m. start time on Saturday. So it's like 4 p.m. Friday, 1 a.m. Saturday, 7 a.m. Saturday, and like 10 a.m. Saturday, something like that. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Hell yeah. Mhm. It's fun. Yeah.
You've just run a 1:48.00.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Mhm. Nice. Mhm. I would say. Blowing all sorts of money. Blowing all that pipe fitter money, buying cars and tracks. This is too good, dude. Yeah, I looked through like my purchase history or whatever. I saw one time I just dropped $180 on just racetracks. I'm like, when the fuck did I do that? Like, that's crazy. Well, yeah, that was a. I'm like, well, I'm glad I made that investment 2 years ago or whatever. Oh man, no. Right. Oh yeah, it's scary to think about. Like, Jesus. You know, just like hosting the race tonight, like you have to pay money for that. Like everything is money. It's see, it's not bad, but it is like it's like 50 cents an hour, I think. So it's not terrible, but it's not like you're, you know, like Forza or anything else where you can just like, or like Assetto Corsa where you just like press a button and you can just jump in with your friends. Like, no, if you want to jump in with your friends, it always costs you money. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. You're not getting the most of it. Yeah. You're better off playing like Le Mans Ultimate or like Assetto Corsa. Like if you're not gonna. So I came from playing a lot of Assetto Corsa. I think I first got iRacing in 2016. Never really got like too much into it. I played a lot of Assetto Corsa and I was pretty good at that. But now have like jumped over to this, and I guess like my first thing I realized is it feels so much easier to like jump in and like go fast in a car. Like it feels, yeah, to me it feels the way it's supposed to feel. Like the tires, you feel more connected, and like the tires feel like I feel like I can feel the grip better. Mhm. Okay. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. 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 This has definitely been the longest that like my sim rig has been like set up like consecutive days. By far. So I have, it is a I don't even, it's a GT Omega cockpit, but then I
Great job, Anderson.
like
That's a
kind of
quick
chopped
stop.
it
The last
and
lap
made
was
it like
1:46.51.
retrofitted it into like my desk, like my computer desk. So then basically I have like the Sim Magic wheelbase and wheel, and so the wheelbase is now basically hard mounted underneath my computer desk, and then from my wheelbase it goes down to the floor and my pedals are then hard mounted, so everything is like can't move and always in the same position, but it's still like I can remove this. I can remove the seat from the cockpit and roll up an office chair and go play Call of Duty if I wanted to.
You gotta watch the track limit.
Like on the same screen and everything. Mhm. Okay, yeah. Yeah. So then I'm looking at finally like buying like a rig to keep as a rig. Found this guy in Michigan that's looking to, I guess he said he had like two knee surgeries in the last year and like can't sim race. And so he's looking to just get rid of all of it, like triples, everything just set up. And I'm like, hey, he said he wanted to sell it all as a unit. You know, he had like Sim Magic pedals, like a Fanatic wheelbase and everything. I'm like, I don't really want your wheelbase and your pedals, Mike. So if you ever get to the point where you're trying to like part it out, like I will buy everything but the pedals and the wheel. I'm like, that's the expensive part, you know. I'm like, I'll take this stuff, then you can still go sell the expensive stuff. And so I'm hoping to hear from him hopefully next week, and he's like, oh yeah, I don't have any buyers, are you still interested? And get like an actual rig. Yeah, I've been wanting to get triples. Right now I play on like an ultra wide. Okay, I'm on a 34 right now. I thought about going to a 49. But I'm like, what I'm going to pay on a 49 is what I could get a sim rig with triples for at this point. Then I'm like, so I'm like holding off on which one am I going to do? I don't know yet. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. Figure out like what works for you. You know, it's like, what do you like to be able to like do, or like, you know, like what controls are important to you to be able to like get to and manipulate and do. How easy, you know, it's so like personal preference. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. What do you have for a wheel? Okay. Oh, nice. Okay. So I have the Alpha U wheelbase from Sim Magic.
Anderson, you've just done a
and then
147,
the FX Pro, so like
You're
the one that
now
comes with the
0.6
screen.
off your best.
So I enjoyed it. I ended up doing a mod to it where I replaced the screen on the inside. So now I can display whatever I want on the screen instead of just what Sim Magic allows you to see. Yep, so now I have mine directly connected to SimHub. So have you like seen like the lovely dashboard on SimHub? Okay, so there's like it's like a plugin you can get. This guy makes this dashboard where it has all the information you could ever possibly want, and you can customize it and edit it to show like whatever you want. And so I have that like directly on my wheel, so that I'm able to see a lot of it down there. You know, it's like brake bias, traction control, like predicted lap, best lap, last lap. Like it's, you can put like the relative on it too if you wanted to. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. There's how's it pronounced? Heisingfeld that makes the pedals. They're coming out with like a button box / screen. It's supposed to come out in spring. I think I'm gonna pick up, and it's like it's like a touch screen, and then like digital like button box, so it's always labeled with what
147,
like what the buttons are.
Anderson, I put to you 0.6, slower than your best.
But I think I'm gonna try to pick that up. That is huge. Yep. Yeah. It is so nice. I have like the one with the dials on the bottom. Yeah. Okay. The I mean that'd be plenty fine too. I have like my game audio like so I can turn Discord up like cuz when I joined like you guys were super quiet. So it's nice to be able to like turn that up and stuff and like turn the game down a little bit. Yeah. But then like I have like on my button box I have like the ignition and the starter and then like some like overlays and stuff that are on my screen like able to hide and adjust those like with my button box. Like a fuel calculator, yeah, it's so you can just literally do anything you could possibly think of on it. It's
Okay,
so
Anderson,
nice.
you've used up your fuel here.
Yeah. Oh, nice, yeah. 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 I keep wanting to take the second to last corner flat out. I'm like, you can't do that. Yeah. No, I'm just on a test, just in a test session.
That lap was a 146.72.
Oh, really?
That puts you 0.22 off your best.
Just like, the turn-in feels so good that I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna hold it wide open. And it's like, no, you're not.
Left front 84%, rear left 88.
Psycho? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Watkins Glen, the IMSA Endurance? Uh, just Luke. I'm gonna try to. Is it just called IMSA Endurance? Oh. Oh, I bet it's this one. Okay, yep. Joining. Sweet. That's what I always hear, even in Assetto Corsa, that like the McLaren is like the easy to pick up car. For iRacing? Um, I don't know. I don't even think I own that one. I've never driven it. Yeah, me neither. I'm like, I know that I'm like a front engine guy. Like I've tried like mid engine, rear engine. Like I love Porsche Cup, but like I'm not buying the Porsche GT3 and like not buying a Ferrari. Like no, thank you. Mhm. Yeah. 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 Mhm. Yeah, the BMWs. I remember the first year I raced Daytona 24, the BMW, the leaders, or like the guys who won it, were in the BMW, and they were just hauling ass. I'm like, okay, this car's got to be pretty good. I'm gonna go and pick this one up. Oh yeah, yeah. Mhm. Mm.
That's a new fast lap for Carter, 145.12.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, Anderson, pit exit is clear. Get what you can. Disable the limiter.
Yeah, it's a thing I do too.
All clear here, watch the line. Tire temps are cold, let's get a little bit of heat built up.
Nice.
There's a wreck in, turn 5. I think it's Carter.
I'm so bad at the left-hander of the boot. Sometimes I nail it, and other times I am just royally fuck that up. Mm-hmm. I almost think I'm like overthinking it and I'm like braking too early, but then I'm ready to get on the gas and it's like now too early. I'm meaning to be braking like at the, what's it, like the little like manhole cover or something like that on the right. Okay, so maybe I'm like braking too much then. Mm-hmm.
Come on, Anderson. Track limits, pay attention. There's a wreck in turn 6. Looks like it's Dwayne. B21.
On your right. Clear right. Car left. Clear left.
Track limits, pay attention. E16. E6. Come on, Anderson, you gotta watch the track limit. forward. That's a new fastest lap for starter, 1:44.82.
Nice.
You gotta watch the track limit.
Jesus. Like cooked the tires in the fucking boot or what? I just couldn't turn the last couple of corners.
Track limits, pay attention.
Noise. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. That probably got tire tracks a mile long. I took way too much in the bus stop.
Okay, pit exit is clear, don't cross the line. Great job. Anderson, your tire temps look good.
Yeah, so good. Mm-hmm.
The track temp is decreasing, it's now 91 degrees.
Yeah, I think they might have left the pits when, or no, I guess a bunch of them don't have lap times. I don't know. I left in a pack, or pack came out with me, all running together. At one point, I'm like, this is great. Can't do shit. I'm in the I'm in the boot right now. Yeah, man. You were like, wait in the pits. I'm like, I'm already on track, dude. Yeah. Or I'm sure one of us will crash.
Wasn't trying to hit you.
Come on, Anderson, you gotta watch the track limit.
Car right. Clear right.
Nice. That's always fun.
Right side. Clear right.
D4.
It's so, I think, like track temp dependent. The track temp is crazy. Like how much faster you can be. I definitely noticed that in practicing for Daytona. Like even the time of day just makes huge changes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And look how much faster, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Damn.
Front left, 95%. Right rear, 96. Okay, Anderson, the track temp is decreasing. It's now 87 degrees. Okay, Anderson, pit exit's clear. Go, go, go. Don't forget to turn the limiter off. Yellow.
Damn, looks like it's about to rain. It says it's not. Yeah.
6.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I like it on this. I haven't done it very much.
There's an incident
But
in turn 6.
it seems like
Looks
you're able to
it's
see
Luigi.
and like understand why you have no grip or where you would have no grip. So like, yeah. It does, yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Okay, Anderson, that puts you 2.8 seconds off the pace. You've just run a 147.16. It's a new quickest lap for Howden, 144.31. Track temp's falling, it's now 83 degrees. You gotta watch the track limit. E7.
On your left. Still there. Clear left.
soon as McLaren would get out of the way, I'm finally on a heater. Yeah. Yeah, I'm right behind the McLaren.
On your left. Clear left.
I'm half a second up.
All right. Clear right.
I know, and then I've been bouncing real bad off of it. Or I need to I did too much once or something, I don't really know. Ah, too much there. No! Pitch.
Come on, Anderson.
Yeah.
Track limits, pay attention.
Damn, I lost a little bit in the last couple. 44.6.
Good.
Did it again.
You gotta watch the track limit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, fuck that one up. Oh. Oh my god, how?
All right.
Sure are.
Still there.
If we make it there!
Clear right.
I could just barely see you in my mirror. Nice. Just kidding. Sweet. Can't wait. Hell yeah. Fucking dumbass. Blew it in the last 3 corners out of 43 fucking 8.
On your right. Still there. Clear right. Left side. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
Track's warming up. It's now 87 Fahrenheit. Alright, you're halfway through this fuel run. Puts you 1.3 off the pace. Okay, Anderson, you've just run a 1:45.65.
I didn't feel anything. Oh, I missed the turn in.
Right side. Hold your line. Clear right. Car right. Clear right. Right side. Clear right.
You're now 1.6 off the pace. That last lap was 1:45.90.
Oh my god. I cooked him now. Mm-hmm.
That puts you 1.1 off the pace.
No, I'm braking like when the grass kind of comes out.
Track limits, pay attention.
When the... No, I have to double check. You'll see on the ground, like right next to the wall, the grass like kind of comes out toward the track a little bit. Mm-hmm. I feel like my problem is I'm braking too hard that I'm not getting turning. 52.5. Oh yeah. Damn it.
Okay, Anderson, 4 laps of fuel left, 4 laps.
So it's a little bit before the 200, looks like. It's, yeah, like maybe a car length before the 200. Okay. Like, I think we're pretty close. I think that's got to be about where that starts. Yeah. Okay. luck.
Okay, Anderson, 3 laps of fuel left. B6.
Well, it figures I have 3 laps of fuel left. God damn it. I'll just run it. I was running out of gas, honestly. Oh my god! Oh shit!
Track limits, pay attention.
I turned in too early, like, and then I was almost hit the inside wall, so I'm like hard, like
We're gonna need to pay
left
for repairs
when
here.
I need to be turning right. Holy shit! Oh my god! Yeah. Oh my god! Like how do you adjust your fuel, or like what do you mean? Mm-hmm. Um, typically you like would just Google like a fuel calculator. Oh, so you go to garage, and then it's like for me, it's under chassis, and then there's a spot that says fuel level. Yep. Yeah, I was looking at my. I'm looking at my def. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh yeah. All right. I'm right here.
The exit's clear. Push while you can. There's an accident in turn 1. It looks like Carter.
TC4, ABS4. I typically don't
There's
with
an
this.
incident in turn 6.
Like,
it looks
Assetto
like
Corsa I would
Frank.
a lot. This I really don't feel like I need to too much. Sometimes if it's like getting like so like we did the Daytona race, I was messing with it then, like turning it up for cold tires, turning it back down like once the tires warmed up. Start getting to like if you're double stinting tires, turn it back up. But otherwise, no, I really don't touch it too much. It typically is, like I know in Assetto Corsa, like your top guys are turning it off. You kind of, helps give you like on throttle rotation. Yep. Okay. Right. I've noticed just from like my experience, I mean, I think the cars are a little bit different in their systems. This one, like at least in iRacing, from what I noticed, you want to try to stay out like of the ABS because it's more of like a hindrance. Mhm. Yeah.
On your right. Hold your line.
I couldn't
Clear right.
get on the track.
Ah, come on. Anderson, track limits, pay attention.
Bye later. Oh my god, how'd you save that? That was nuts. No. It'll just be super hot, but they're in flat spots. What's that? Let's see. Like 45, 46.
Car behind us is just done on 144.85.
Yeah. That's kind of, I'm struggling with getting the car like rotated. I think I'm like turning in early and like trying to pick up throttle too early. Yep. And I think my setup for from the corner before
Anderson,
is like screwing me.
2.4 seconds off the pace. That lap was a 146.75.
No. Partial lift, but I think I'm like picking back up too quick. Like I'm just not getting the rotation I need to. I just gotta, yeah, I gotta like not be so antsy to get on it. That's my problem, is like the car mid-corner feels so good, and the second you like go to pick up on throttle, you just lose your turning ability. So I can do it this lap, and then I'll wait it for you. You die, or are you good? Yeah, see, I fucked it up in the wall.
You're currently 1.5 off the pace. Okay, Anderson, that last lap was 145.84.
I think I'm all the way on minimum. I think 23 is like your cold minimum. Yeah. So the GTP tires you can go to 22, but for some reason GT3 is 23. No, I'm gonna try to just not die like I did last time. One of us is dying.
Track's cooling down. It's now 83 degrees.
Left side, clear left. On your right, clear right. Right side. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Clear right.
Sweet. Oh, really? I can't really see anything in the mirror.
On your right. Clear right.
No, it looks fine. Yeah. Yeah. I think I did that. I did that too the lap before. I'm like, I hope my shit's okay. Oh. Mentally cracked. Dude, you're trying to be on my endurance team, dude? I don't know, man.
P6.
Threw down the heaters, now he's fucking melting like his tires. Yeah. Putting it in the wall, dude. Yeah. That was the, yeah, 'cause that was the race I did, and I was so annoyed. I was out front by 27 seconds in my first race. Fucking threw it away like a dumbass. Yeah. I didn't realize
Okay, Anderson,
that
you're
we were
now
doing like
2.8
the low
off the
fuel
pace.
like we were.
Your last time was 1:47.16.
And so then I was way out front, needed the fuel save. Had a 27-second lead with like 7 to go, and I'm like trying to fuel save. I'm like, I think I can make it. But then I'm like, ah, fuck it. Like, I'll just pit, like, splash, and like, we'll come out close to each other and we'll just battle. Well then, and then I ended up like 5 seconds behind him and with like 4 to go and just couldn't catch him. I'm like, cool. But I had missed the first 2 weeks, so I was like, I'm not winning this championship anyways. Like, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you're gonna be pro, so I think it's gonna come down to you, me. I'm assuming, and then depends on who some of the other quick guys. Like if RJ races, I think he practiced a lot because I saw he sent a setup to Alexis, and he said he had done like a lot of work to it. So I think he's tweaking setup. So I think he's actually putting in a lot of time. Yeah. Yeah. really, like, from what I've found in iRacing, like for the Daytona 24, we mess with camber and like the anti-roll bars, and that was really it.
You're currently 1.1 off the pace. Okay, Anderson.
Like,
last time was
you know, because a lot of these guys, like, we download setups, like, so we have setups to use to get us close, and then we kind of tweak, and so, and like, Doug and them didn't really know like what anything did, so I'm like explaining, I'm like, hey, this is what I tried, this does this, and here's why. And then they were kind of like, oh yeah, I'll try that and see how it feels. And then we were, really, we were just like looking at, I was looking at tire temps, like inside, middle, outside, and you can see they're way off, which tells me like we're way too cambered. So now I was like, take some camber out of your tires and see how the car feels. Like, and then they liked that, so then it was, you know, just little tweaks and improvements. I don't know, man. I've seen like 4. I don't know how high it goes, but the problem is you're gonna like fail tech. So if you could find a way to like, in testing or something like that, like where tech doesn't matter, see if it'll let you. Yeah. Oh my god, how did you not die? How are you still not dead? What?
Right side. Clear
No.
right.
How are you still
Okay,
facing
Anderson,
forward?
you're now 1.1.
Oh, there we go.
There's an accident in turn 1. I think it might be Carter. You've just done a 145.40.
Dude.
Left front, 90%. Left rear, 92.
I'm like, how? I don't know. I'm like putting the opposite lock in it. I don't know. I can't possibly. Yeah. True. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. You did 44 laps. Yeah. Yeah, we're dialed, dude. All right. Yeah, sounds good, man. See ya.
Okay, Anderson, track temp's up. It's now 87 degrees. Okay, the exit's clear. Go, go, go. Okay, Anderson, 20 minutes left here. You're now 1.8 seconds off the pace. Okay, Anderson, that lap was a 1:46.13. Okay, Anderson, you're currently 1.3 off the pace. That lap was a 1:5.162. We've got 15 minutes. You're now 1.0 seconds off the pace. Okay, Anderson, the last lap was 1:5.28. track limit. Okay, Anderson, 5 minutes left.